There are two types of video I enjoy creating the most: thoughts from places and what I have dubbed stream of consciousness style videos. The reason for this is simple. Both styles allow a deep dive into the human condition, the world around us, nature, social conventions, and so much more. In this attempt, I want to try a slight variation on the traditional format. Rather than speaking my thoughts from a place, I'm going to give my thoughts about travelling as that place in which I often find myself. In life, I have two big passions: online communities and travel. Both have had huge emotional and physical investments, as well as time, money and resources. In many cases, both intersect as one leads to the other. But the question is, why? Online communities I will cover another time. Why do I travel as much as I do? Does the time and money spent on it produce a worthwhile or tangible beneficial result? Absolutely. There are two main reasons I tend to travel. Either because there are people on the other end of that journey that I want to see, or the love of the journey itself. Trains in the UK are a questionable topic in the media. They are both comprehensive in the area in which they cover and notorious for certain companies and their inconsistent levels of service. But personally, I see them as something much more than a tool to get where you're going. They represent the opportunity to get away from the humdrum day-to-day and experience something different. They hold the promise of seeing some of the most important people in my life on the other end of the journey. They present a picture of freedom from responsibility, and they let you relax as you head off. Take the trip Brendan and I made a few weeks ago. We had day passes for a certain rail company, a vague idea of why we were going, and a starting point. Very little else was planned or known beyond the constraints of what routes we could take. It was everything I've described so far. It was a chance to get away from the normal. It was a chance to catch up with a friend, and it was relaxing just going around for the sake of filming a video for this channel. Since starting this journey on YouTube, I cannot count the number of journeys I have made with people or to meet people. Whether it was shooting off around the country with Connor back in 2014, or Nick and Brendan in 2018, or the multitude of trips to Hereford for CorollaCon or the Beer Fest, or to meet my friend Brandon wherever his uni placements send him, flying out to VidCon on two separate occasions into Chicago, Pennsylvania and New Orleans, a few trips to hang out in Sheffield in the north or Birmingham in the south. One thing is for sure, all of these experiences have made my last 8 years absolutely unforgettable. I have sat in a cafe called the Boston Tea Party in Birmingham having English afternoon tea with an American. I've sat in an IHOP at 3 in the morning in Los Angeles with an American and a man from Israel discussing world politics over pancakes and waffles. I've filmed a juice box video in Amsterdam with a German, an American and two English people. And that list goes on. There are so many more memories that I look back on so fondly, and thank the universe that I've gotten to know these people and experience such things with them. I associate all that with travel. And I hope there is so much more yet to come. And there is my take on thoughts from places, or thoughts about going to places, I guess. Anyway, it's been a pleasure as always, NFI. Alana, we will hopefully see you tomorrow, and as always, have a nice day.